morning vibe that you need, following on the morning crossfire with Sam, and also looking at the conversations we've had so far relating to Port Harcourt this morning, cases of petty theft, and also we made mention about the open air markets and how we can move them into the 21st century. But now our final conversation is actually from a federal level. Yes, our final conversation, surprising, is one that when I was reading, I wasn't quite sure, what to make of it. So I'd like to have you weighed in on the matter. And this is from the Punch newspaper. All right. And so let's get to read the start. So the federal government says it will create an arm-bearing unit to be known as fire police. The federal government says it will create an arm-bearing unit to be known as fire police to provide an armed outer cordon during operation. That means an outer perimeter. So whilst the fire service or firefighters are working, they will be protected. Now, this followed the federal government's resolve to addressing the challenge often faced by firefighters during operations through mob action and vandalism of firefighting assets in the country. Now, the Director of Press Ministry of Interior, Mrs. Blessing Larry Adams, made this known in a statement on Saturday in Abuja. Now, according to her, the Ministry of Interior, Chief Ralph Aregbesola and Chairman of the Council disclosed this during the opening ceremony of the National Council on Fire in Jos. Okay, so he noted that fire safety management, an imperative for national security, could and should become a tool for not just only national security but as well as national development, which is true. We need to protect our assets. Very often, all too often in this country, we've heard and seen witness cases where buildings, establishments have been destroyed, and it's not just the building itself but what the building contained that was destroyed. Look at INEC installations, for example. Sometimes some offices, when maybe some investigation is going on, you get to hear that the office just caught fire, files destroyed, data lost, presumably forever. But then for us this morning, where we are going to be pitching our conversation from is that notion of security services for fire servicemen. My question is very simple. Is there really a need for armed protection of firefighters? Now, he said, the federal government said all of this is coming as a result of, challenges of the firefighters in recent years. Now, I haven't followed up on every fire story, but have there really been cases where firefighters arrived at the scene and maybe they were faced with mob action? People vandalized the fire trucks or attacked the fire servicemen? Have there truly been? Do we right now need armed protection for our fire servicemen? When there is need, Nigerians have very often said, look, if something is wrong here, let's protect it. But once again, the question is open to all of us this morning. Is there really a need, as it were, to have an armed unit protect fire service officers on their duty? So imagine there's a fire in your house and then the fire truck is on its way with the fire service people. They get there. So whilst they're going there, they have to, as it were, have an armed unit, a fire police that will also accompany them and protect them whilst they are putting out the fire. Have firefighters been harassed that you know of? 017-923-0002, 017-923-0003, 0817-923-0007, and then the female caller line is 0817-923-0009. WhatsApp and Telegram available on 0809-030-6416, 0809-030-6416. And you can jump on Facebook, facebook.com/Nigeria Info PH, facebook.com/Nigeria Info PH. Join us in our conversation this morning. It's our final conversation before the noon time. Do we need security forces to accompany our firefighting servicemen? Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Nsima Ben calling from Igrita.
It's a pleasure to hear from you this morning, Ben. Thank you for joining us.
I'm fine, and you?
Very well, thank you. Please go on with your comment, please.
All right. Sometime in 2009, I think, there was a fire incident here in Igrita, around Igrita roundabout, as if you're going to the airport. And the fire incident started around 10 or 11 at night, and that incident lasted till 4 to 5 in the morning. I think there were calls, they placed calls on the River State Fire Service that they did not turn up, not until fire service truck or fire service men came from Shell to put off that fire. So it was later in the morning that the fire service truck from the River State government started coming, and the angry mob descended on that fire service truck, vandalized it and all that. It has happened not only here, in other places where there will be a fire outbreak, and people will place distress call on these fire servicemen. They will not come, not until maybe people will put. I think one also happened sometime, I think last month or 2 months ago, along Roma Hollow, Azif. So, all these things have been, but on the area of saying to arm the fire servicemen or to call a call for armed policemen, I don't support that. Because we know in Nigeria, once you give people, and look at, okay, let's take the case of Ospak now. If you come to Igrita, you see they block the road at night, and they're extorting money from road users. So if you arm these people, firemen, because of the attacks, incessant attacks on them and all that, they will leave the major thing, and they will convert that into standing on the road and be extorting money too. So I don't support that. But I support the call that if they have that call, that distress call, at any time they have that call, they should, as a matter of fact, as a matter of urgency, rush to the scene. And it will not, why you see angry mobs descending on them is because they will take so much time to get there.
Okay.
That is why you see people get angry and start attacking.
But how many of those cases have actually happened? Zion is in GRA. Good morning, Zion.
Hello, Port Harcourt.
Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning.
Frankly, we don't need them. We don't need it. Because fire service men are likely to also be military men. Because most of their drills are all basically on how to handle those equipment. Most of their drills are security drills. Most of their drills are, I'm telling you, safety drills, yes. So why are you still giving them arms men to go with them? Do you know that nozzle, the pressure of water that comes out of that nozzle can break the bones of human?
So, but they are saying that, and I don't know if you've heard of, the last caller made mention that is actually witnessing a few mob attacks on fire service men.
It's because of their fake appearance to the scene. But because of the poor management of fire service system in this country. Normally, all fire service operators or practitioners ought to live in that yard, that compound. It's like a barrack. The moment there is a distress call, those immediately we sweep into that truck and rush down to that point of call. But here in Nigeria, no. The firefighter is living in Borokiri. The other one is living at Fumahalu. The other one is living at where? Transamadi. And the moment there is a distress call, they will start calling them on phone. Zion, where are you there now? Come on, fire don't catch you. Before I will leave Borokiri down to that center, tell me how long will it take? That inferno would have consumed everywhere. So we need to restructure the system. See, the truth is this. I have a problem with the kind of people we vote into power. Okay. And you won't blame them because the kind of people we vote into power, those are the kind of people we are.
Okay, well, thank you very much. Simon is Naba. Good morning, Simon.
Good morning, Port Harcourt.
Good morning. Hello, Port Harcourt. How's Abba this morning?
I'm very well, thank you.
All right, welcome. Go on, please. Join us.
Okay, just a quick one. last year there was a fire incident at
Simon, please
Market.
turn off your radio set, please. Can you do that, please? Turn off your radio set.
Yes, there was a fire incident at Area Market, and the firefighters came a bit late. On getting to that point, the marketers and some angry mob descended on the truck, vandalized it, burnt it.
Wow.
And even came as far as coming to their station to vandalize their station. As much as I don't support arming them, I think there should be concerted effort on the part of government to equally protect them.
But that's what they're
in
talking
the
about.
line of duty.
That's what they're talking. They're talking about giving them a force to protect them when they're working. There'll be some armed personnel to protect them.
Yes, I'm not supporting arming them, but there should be maybe a policeman stationed to protect them in doing their responsibility. It's very important.
Okay, all right, Simon. Thank you very much. But then we lead to the point where you have to ask: is it every single installation now that we should have a police person attached to that installation? Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning.
Morning.
Welcome.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you. Welcome, please.
Okay, about the setting of armament to the firefighters. The thing there is, in one way, it's a good idea, but before setting up that unit, let me give them one suggestion. Every area, for example, if, for example, Rumosi is where their head office is, what is the difference between the government fire service and the company fire service? Now, in every area, they should have like 2 trucks. Like in Rumokoro, they should have like 2 trucks stationed there. In Rumola, like 2 trucks. You know, in different places. So if there is a fire break, they will respond quickly. Because the company firefighters are responding before the government zone. So they should look inward. What is the problem? They should first of all look at that aspect before setting up this. Because if you don't look at that aspect, the boys, they will still deal with that armed men. And the armed men that they will bring there now, they should give them proper orientation, not to go and escort innocent people or tell them that before you call up to come and change fire. Pay social amount of money, the way the police used to do. Like, bro, you ask me to go and arrest somebody, pay 20,000. So, make this thing known to them. Set up this in different areas. In different locations, you set up firefighters to stay there. That is their own station that they will stay to run. You know, because some of them, before they come from their station, hey, tire, party is down. They cannot pump water. So, you know, they should look at that thing before setting up this armament that they also said. That's my own take this morning.
All right,
for now.
Thank you very much, Ibisos. All right, so proper work should be done before creating, as it were, a force to protect the fire service men. It's very okay. I have to be honest. I hadn't heard about some of these stories, you know, apart from 1 or 2. But you know, but the ones that we've heard, I'd never heard about that. You know that you've had trucks being vandalized by people. So that's where, according to the report, that's where this idea is coming from, to protect the fire servicemen. There's going to be a plan to have security forces attached to them. But where does that lead us to? Daimete is another George. Good morning, Daimete.
Okay, good morning, Jude.
Good morning. Welcome.
Yeah, this topic is very interesting because our country is a wonderful country. And now I'm saying this because in developed countries, if you call the emergency number, 3 options are given to you. They give you fire, that's for the firefighters, they give you ambulance, and they give you police, right? They make these 3 questions to you. So which do you want? So the problem with Nigeria is that they are focusing on the wrong thing. It's not about arming firefighters. Because
there's
the actions against firefighters
there's no statement
is as a
about
result of the inability or the late coming of firefighters to the scene of the fire. Now, the essence of attaching police, right? Because you see, for instance, in movies, wherever you see a fire outbreak, you see the policemen also at the scene. The reason for that is to actually prevent people, maybe family members, their loved ones are maybe caught up in the building, and the building wants to like is almost raising down, and they want to rush into the building to like help their family members. So the police is supposed to be like help these citizens, because the work of the police is to protect life and property. So the police is like supposed to be there, preventing people like from running into the fire and safeguarding, other properties, like, raising an alarm within the environment. Like, okay, if your car is very close to the building that's on fire, okay, come and take it out, and that kind of thing, barricade the area. That's the essence of the police. Now, the essence of bringing the police is not because there's going to be mob action. Mob action comes as a result of the failure of the firefighters to address the fire in time. And so people are agitated. People are angry. We've been calling you for several minutes. The fire, even you, when you do your advert, there's this jingle you normally do about firefighting, using the fire extinguisher. It's supposed to reduce loss or prevent fire. So when the firefighters are unable to reduce loss by coming in time, there's this issue of fire, and people are upset. Their properties are being razed, cars are being destroyed, and you're coming late, and maybe you don't even have enough water. So it's crazy.
It's crazy. Alex is in Transamadi. Good morning, Alex.
Yeah, good.
Good morning.
Yeah, good. Please note that we are talking for development. This pattern, I don't like it. 3 minutes have gone already into my airtime.
Apologies.
Nigeria difficult.
Welcome.
Thank you. You see, first of all, Jude, your first program you hosted, sorry to divert a little. I don't know. I want to make a suggestion, please. Do you guys call the first one? I think it was about police. Now we are talking about fire service. Do you guys call these people? Like now we are talking about fire service. Are they listening to this program? Maybe you guys should be inviting them to pay attention.
No,
because this is the only way we can have access to discuss with the government, including any public officials you guys want to discuss with. If we talk for development, when we throw in ideas like this, you guys should also, your management should also listen to it and try and put it into play. So that when we talk, we'll burn our airtime to talk. Let us not look as if we are just talking. Let us be that the government, the people don't want to hear, we want them to listen to us. Let us be that they are listening to us. Because people are contributing, they are bringing out ideas. Nigerians have a lot of ideas to display, and we display them on air like this, and they are not listening. Go to their houses, they are watching CNN or maybe watching international activities.
Alex, go on. So somebody's waiting on the line as well. Go on.
Thank you.
Shagun, we're coming to you shortly.
Thank you. That's my suggestion.
Oh, okay. All right. Shagun, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning, Shagun.
Good morning, Mr. Good.
Good morning.
Hello,
welcome.
Port Harcourt.
Hello, Port Harcourt. Welcome.
Hello, Port Harcourt. Okay, the topic, I'm not supporting the idea of attaching security people to the firefighter. Because the people attack firefighters just because of their inability to respond on time.
But does that justify any attack on fire installations, whether or not the person... Hello, Shagun.
Yeah.
Yes, does that justify people attacking fire installations of firefighters? A lot of times it's not their fault. Why attack them?
Just because of the delay. You know that somebody that is passing through difficulty, that is something that needs urgent attention. So, when they now delay is when people attack them. My suggestion is, if the money they use to attack police to them, they should use money to equip them to upgrade the civil or the area.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
It will help a lot.
Thank you very much, Shagun. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is Frank calling from Gowere.
Good morning, Frank.
Yeah, please, I'm not in support of this firearms. I'm not in support at all. We are not in support. Please, all we are asking them to look into their technicalities based on their equipment. Even in over here, the same thing is happening. So firefighters, they even arrive to the scene is a problem. Either the other time that happened, the one that happened some time ago, there was no water. There was no water in the station. Before they arrived, the whole building was raised down. So what I asked, they should look into the ethics of their management. If there is no enough funds to the authority, they should, maybe in the budget, in their budget, they should increase their budget. Maybe their equipment, they should increase it, or they should move up to the next level. I don't understand this country. What is firearm to the people? They will come out in the morning, and maybe in the evening, maybe when motorists are going, they will come out to use the arm to escort money from Nigeria.
No, it's
Please, we are not in support
it's police. They are saying
they were in support. They should increase their equipment or whatever technology, whatever they will help them, enhancing them, or if they increase more of these fire stations in around our Nigeria. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, once again, the reports that the plan is to have a police within the cordon, or create a cordon that is a safety area whilst whilst the fire services are doing their job. And like we had a caller made mention, that's the plan. That's how it's applicable in foreign places. That when there's a fire, the fire services come through. As they are trying to put out the fire, the police are there to make sure people don't go into or cause more problems. Also, they do a dispersion, all right, to keep as minimal as possible contact with the debris of that particular locale. It's not necessarily a bad idea, because, for example, in the U.S., a lot of the police officers are armed, so it might not necessarily be a bad idea. But I think a lot of people are actually worried that maybe this is not the priority right now. But attacking fire servicemen, attacking fire installations, isn't that counterproductive? Because I don't think that the fire service people decide not to come because, they're tired, or maybe their wives are hungry. But like some people have made mention, sometimes there's no water. It's not the fire servicemen that are going to, as to where, dig the holes and create pipe-borne water for them. It might just be a systemic issue. Hello, Port Harcourt. 923. Good morning. Hello. Hello, Port Harcourt.
I'm calling. My own contribution I have to make is that I believe that fire service has a run shift, and every workers are supposed to be on shift. And before every day, I think because I've worked in a company that we do fire drilling 2 times a week, and they make sure that all equipment are working. So fire service is supposed to make sure that every morning they do fire drilling and make sure that all the equipment are put in place, water is in the vehicle. So when they have a distress call, they move immediately and not wait. And it's when they have a distress call, they will start putting water, looking for a maker or looking for this person. So they should be up and doing, because it's an emergency department. It's just like you going to the hospital now. Reaching to the hospital, they'll tell you the doctor is not around. So I feel that the same thing should be applied to fire service.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much for your submission. All right, messages here now. This one here reads, "Hi Jude, good morning. Having the fire service is one of the most important things in every organized society. Do they need protection? I don't necessarily feel in this way and manner. That I feel the police should work in tandem with the fire services." And that is from Michael. All right, he feels the police should work in tandem with fire services. We'll go for a break. Headline news coming up right after this, and then we'll be wrapping up our conversation as we read all your messages on the subject matter. 0809-030-6416, 0809-030-6416. Hello, Port Harcourt. My name is Jude.
It's your right to know. Nigeria Info keeps you in the know.
Our freedom depends on our proactive responsibilities.
Let's talk, act, and be about development.
With one voice, our potential is realized. This is your number one news, talk, and sports radio station. 92.3 Nigeria Info.
I am listening.
Headline News, Nigeria Info on
92.3.
Headline News.
Hello, good morning. I am Ifeemi Andrew. Governor Wike says his administration will not victimize anyone or group for protested criticizing his government. Man jailed for defiling his house help in Port Harcourt. Owners of private schools in Remekini allege extortion by OSPAC. President Buhari directs security agencies to ensure release of kidnapped Kaduna students. Governors of southern states agree next president of Nigeria must come from southern region. Bayelsa State Governor says open grazing a sign of underdevelopment. In business, Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning Zainab Ahmed says Nigerian economy currently being driven by non-oil sector. In entertainment, Nollywood actress Iyabo Ojo Tonto DK slam Yomi Fabiyi on his new movie, which depicts real-life case involving fellow actor Olarewaju Omiyinka, fondly known as Baba Ijesha. In sports, first batch of Team Nigeria to Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games to depart the country today. On the foreign scene, British Prime Minister Boris Johnson says UK to fully reopen on July 19. Contact our newsroom at 0818 900 0017. Good morning.
The federal government says it will create an arm-bearing unit to be known as Fire Police to provide an outer cordon during operations. Now, this followed federal government resolve to addressing the challenges often faced by firefighters during operations through mob action and vandalism of firefighting assets in the country. Now, the Director of Press, Ministry of Interior, Mrs. Blessing Larry Adams, made these known in a statement on Saturday in Abuja. Welcome back. Hello, Port Harcourt. So, the plan is to have a unit attached to fire servicemen, firefighters, whilst in operation to protect them, particularly from mob attacks. The question is, do we really need to do that? Or like one of our last comments we read before the break said, they need to work in tandem, not necessarily being there to protect them. Well, 017-923-0002, 017-923-0003, 08179230007, and then the female caller line is 017-923-0009. Emmanuel is in mile 3. Good morning.
The admin of the firefighters, right?
Yes, good morning, Emmanuel.
Hello?
Emmanuel, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, welcome, please.
Yes. I thought you are discussing about the arming of the firefighters.
Not arming of the firefighters. They're going to create a special unit to be with them, to be around them whilst they're working.
Hello?
They're going to create a special unit to be around them while they're working, not arming them.
Okay. But is there any history of them being attacked?
Well, we've had a few stories, and it's been documented that there are sometimes when they have been attacked, either by the vexation of the public in that area.
Okay. The thing is that it's just like militarizing. You know, these days they are good in militarizing everything. It's not doing the right thing is not right now. Sometimes I do tell people, you are fighting crime without creating jobs. It's not possible. Even in the United States, if everybody is jobless, people will be lawless. What I'm saying is that we have had, like this year alone, we have had cases of people who've been born, Lagos, everywhere. It's not about increasing the efficiency of the firefighting process. It's about arming or protecting their life. So it will always be beaten around the bush.
Okay. Mike, thank you very much, Emmanuel. Prince is calling us from Eneka. Good morning, Prince.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome.
Yeah. Hello, Port Harcourt.
Hello, Port Harcourt.
My take on this is that, first of all, it's a misplaced priority. You can't arm them. Why will you arm them?
No, they're not being armed. They're creating.
You create.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. You create that for them. That means it is still the same fire guys that you arm. That you have a section of them that will be armed firemen, if I'm not mistaken.
Well,
now, it's a misplaced priority because over there, when you make a call, you have three that respond: fire, paramedics, and police. They respond. I get in it.
Okay.
If we can do exactly that here, we don't need to arm a section of fire guys to do that. We don't do that. We don't need that. Then another thing that comes to mind is we have federal fire service, we have state fire service. How do you put together both when it comes to that? We federal now state, I'm creating a wage for you people. Pay. So we should look at even that because the centralized system is not existent when it comes to fire. Because you have federal fire, you have state fire.
Yeah. Okay.
You cannot put them together because you don't know the pocket of that state government.
All right. Thank you very much, Prince. Mufasa. Oh, apologies there. Mufasa was calling us from Ada George. All right. Let's get to read messages now. 0809-030-6416. 0809-030-6416. All right, and that's our number. Please don't call that number. That's the WhatsApp number. Please do not call the WhatsApp number. All right, it's strictly for receiving messages. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you and welcome.
Hello, Port Harcourt.
Hello, Port Harcourt.
Well, that's very news for the government to lose money because all of them only that it was fire. I think this outrage is genuine. It's another way for them to lose money. That's what I think.
Okay, it's all right. It doesn't seem genuine to him. Alozie is in Omuma. Good morning, Alozie. Oh, apologies there, Alozie. Once again, please, when you call us, please do well to either turn down the volume of your radio set or step away from the radio set, please. Thank you very much. All right, so it's not a question of giving the fire servicemen arms. No, at least that's not what is in the text before us. But to create a fire police, that is to have the special police to go around or go with them. The idea is to create a perimeter. And that's the best way I can describe a cordon. To create a perimeter so that whilst they are at work fighting fires, whether it's in buildings or marketplaces, they are not being attacked by mobs. And we've heard some statement from our callers that it's happened in the past. You know, there's a very clear case according to the government that they have to protect the fire service personnel. So do we need, or is there a need right now to have them attached? Or as like some are saying, just improve the services. You know, let them have good trucks. You know, people look at the fires that happen here in River State, in Port Harcourt in particular. And I'm just curious, if there's a fire somewhere in Eleme right now, or if there's a fire in Ahoda, or I don't know, let's say there's a fire in Igboiche. I wonder how long will it take for the fire service to get there. Obi is in Alala War. Good morning, Obi.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome, please.
Yes, please. I want to say my speak on this very issue.
Yes, please.
Yes, looking at firefighters as a fire department, the fire service, we understand that they are not the cause of this fire incident. But there's one thing you said, that this time you go for fire, people always attack them. And that's the reason why we're creating these particular people to monitor them or to be with them. There'll be no.
Hello, Obi. Hello, Obi. Hello, Obi. Can you hear me? Good morning. All right. That line seems to have reached a dead end. All right. Let's get to our WhatsApp platform. 08090306416 0809-030-6416. And we're looking at the fire services this morning. And it was in the news yesterday that the fire service is going to have attached to it armed security personnel. So is there need for armed protection for firefighters right now? Okay, all right. Government should continue to give out guns. Small time road safety too will take. Faith Orugbo says firefighters do not need any form of armed protection. They should be efficient in delivering timely services. All right. Collins Ordu says if they do their job diligently, arriving early and always have water in their tanks, there won't be need for, in quotes, a fire police. All right. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning.
Yeah, Jude, Mama.
Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Now, the fire service that they said they want to give guns.
No.
Is it gun that is their major problem right now?
No, they want to have protection for them. They're not giving them.
We are saying the same thing. If the protection is so important, why not attach police to them?
Well, that's what they're
saying. Instead of them carrying guns, then no truck, no water, no equipment to work. What I think they need is those sledgehammer and arms to break into areas when the areas are locked. Not what are they using guns for?
But once again,
hold up.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Once again, the report says they are going to create a special police to be with them whilst they are working, not to give them to use to work.
Yeah, you know where they usually have problems? It is when they arrive the place late and they get people furious.
But the problem
now, let's assume there is a fire incident somewhere.
Yes.
And they called them and they didn't come till 8 a.m. Meanwhile, the people don't off the fire, and at that time they come. That thing provokes people. If they can come on time, people will be happy to work with them. They don't need any armed protection, for goodness sake. Let them be equipped first before they think of people arming or people not arming, because they don't even have arms. I tell you, the last fire incident in my one market, you know what happened, Jude? One of the trucks got burnt inside that market there where the fire is burning. How do you do that, for goodness sake? Let them be equipped first before they think of guns. Thank you very much.
All right. But once again, you know, when people get agitated and upset, you know, that, okay, this person didn't come in time. You know, I have to ask the question, how good are the roads? What's the state of their vehicle? And then again, you know, somebody made mention that you call sometimes you don't have water. Is it the fire service men's job to go and fix the pumps? Is there funding for that? I don't know. You know, sometimes even getting to a location can be difficult. 017-923-0002, 017-923-0003. We have just about 10 minutes left on the program. 017-923-0007, and then the female caller line is 017-923-0009. Hello, Port Harcourt. Hello, Port Harcourt. Oh, sorry about that. All right. Messages now. Firefighting police? It's laughable. What? Another misplaced priority by a clueless government. We don't need it. People attack the firefighters for slow responses and incompetence. We should equip the firefighters and make them more effective. That's what we need. Michael Thomas in Port Harcourt. But talking about slow response, once again, I have to ask this question. Is it necessarily their fault that they're responding slowly? Most of the trucks that I have seen are not particularly brand new or recently new. Most of them are still using the 911. You know how old a 911 truck is? Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, too.
Good morning. Welcome, please.
Alonso, I'm calling from Omo.
Welcome, Alonso. Apologies for earlier.
Yes. You see, attaching this MOPO or another medical thing to this fire extinguisher agent, for me, I didn't subscribe to that idea by federal government.
Okay.
You agree with me that in River State, what we have, there is only one. Like in my local government where I'm calling from, if there is a fire outbreak in our local government, before their agents will come from Port Harcourt down to Muma, the whole hazard will be something, will be a history, so to say. So I think the federal government should come up with the idea that each of the local governments should have a fire service center. As to contain fire outbreak in their various local governments, not by attaching. Now, listen, let me tell you, if they should attach these people, if you have any fire outbreak, they will ask you to pay for security, pay for this, the other one, pay for this, the other one, pay for another one. This is not what we need for now. What we need, they should create more branches. By creating more branches, they can go to where to employ other people, employ people in this country. Let's say Obiako should have their own, Ipure local government should have their own, Ohoma should have their own, Oche should have their own, Tai should have their own. Across all the whole local government in Nigeria should have a fire agents in their local government. It will go a long way to help, not by attaching particular things to them. It is not a welcome development. To me, I don't subscribe to that.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Aloze. Great to hear from you. Let's get messages here now. They're coming in thick and fast. How good are the roads? For 6 hours, they are just careless and heartless. I remember a story, was that 2 months ago, that I got to see on social media, of firefighters in Ghana, in a part of the region in Ghana, that couldn't make it to the point of the fire because the truck broke down. They took a taxi and carried fire extinguishers to help put out the fire. A lot of people commented them.
What?
Alaye, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Alaye. Welcome.
Yeah, hello, Port Harcourt.
Hello, Port Harcourt. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah. About this attaching police force, I don't know whether they are attaching or they are giving them guns to carry. But I don't know, in this country, we always misplace our priorities. Because these persons, the only reason why they are being attacked is because they don't do what they are supposed to do.
But should they be attacked in the first case? That's the question. Should they be attacked at all?
Yeah, they get to the places of the incident very late. You understand? And when you get there, you don't have water, and you go there. What do you expect? You don't have water to do your job, and you get to that place, and you don't do your job. Then those persons are very angry because they've lost so many things, and they attack you. You are going to attach them with police. The police are not even doing their job very well. You are giving them guns again. It's just to cause more problems in the society. The civil defense that they've given guns to, they don't even know what they are using guns. The civil defense are supposed to cater for the citizens, for the civilians. But they are fighting the civilians now because they have guns. Now you want to give fire service that has nothing to do with a gun. You want to attach guns to them. Things are not done like that. I wonder how they think sometimes.
All right, Alay, thank you very much. Your thoughts clearly heard. Hello, Port Harcourt, 91.3. Good morning.
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is James. I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
Good morning, James.
The way our leader reasons sometimes, it baffles me. You know, how can you attack police to firefighter? Like Hello says, he just spoke my mind. I've been saying all this while. There was a time when the fire happened in Obiakpo, when the former Obiakpo local government is blaming share, like poor share. You know, what we should do is that each local government, they should decentralize firefighter. Each local government should have their own. Sometimes even the work he will overwhelm the other local government. One can call that local government to come and assist. That is the only way. Other like 23 local government in this is now, they should have their own. And it is a way of creating employment too. They will train them, and then they will be, everything will be okay. But not, I mean, local government rely on the one that is Port Harcourt. It's not done. We need to reason. Our leader need to reason. Reason very well. That is not the way now. It's not a science. They should decentralize firefighter. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Great to hear from you this morning. I think we have time for just about 2 more calls. Hello.
Yeah, Mr. Adams. I want to make a contribution towards what is happening there.
Good morning, Adams. How are you doing?
Please, I'm a retired chief fire officer, and with what is happening then, I don't want to contribute.
Yes,
please. Great needs to attach an armed personnel to firefighters because of the intimidation they are going through. If I can recollect, when the fire occurred at the Greater some time ago, the firefighters came there promptly and they were fighting the fire, and they were mobbed, including other instances. So there's great need to attach armed fire
personnel,
policemen to them.
Yes.
And also there's need to equip the fire service. The roads are not good. The distance and the time of calling are not there to determine. Then they are not to be blamed for anything that will happen. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Adams says he's a former service person, so he's retired, and says there is need, according to him, to have armed personnel go with them because sometimes they do get mobbed. I'm curious, off the top of my head, I'm just wondering, why are they being mobbed in the first case? He just mentioned roads are bad, equipment not very great. It's not necessarily their fault, is it? These are the issues that we face. All right, WhatsApp messages just before we wrap up this morning: 009-030-6416, 009-030-6416. Hello, Port Harcourt. Hello to you, Jude. Yes, good morning to you. It's just before noon, that is. All right, let's read the message now. Okay, I think the government should concentrate on properly equipping the firefighting stations. There should be an emergency fire drill by the firemen in different parts of the state to ascertain how promptly they can arrive at the fire venue before talking of attaching protection to them. Final caller. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning.
Hello, Mr. Gis.
Good morning.
Good morning. But do we have, is that only the policemen we have in this country? Hello?
Yeah, but listen to you, please.
Yeah, is that the only policemen we have in this country? Why is it they are having so many problems? Every police, we have Nigerian Armed Forces. Nigerian Legion. They have to equip them, and those people will train them and do the work.
Legion? Isn't the Nigerian Legion made up of retired soldiers? You want retirees to, become active once again? Hello? You want retirees to become active again? Members of the Nigerian Legion are usually made up of retirees. Do you want them to be active again?
Yes, they have their dependents. They have been trained.
Okay. All right, that's an interesting view. But but what about this attack on servicemen? Do you think it's valid enough reason to attach security to them?
Really? Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Great to hear from you. Well, that's the much we'll take this morning. As always, fascinating conversations, and I cannot thank all of you enough for your contribution on the subject matter. Hello, Port Harcourt. We'll get to find out how this pans out, what views, how these things would be implemented. Well, stay safe. News coming up midday, and then Sunny Side right after Andrew takes the news. My name is Jude. Do enjoy the rest of your day on 92.3 Nigeria Info.